Okay, you got me there. But that is not a crime.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back. If you've seen my face before, my name is Emily and I make fangirl pop culture centered content here on YouTube, so you should totally subscribe if that's what you like to see. But in today's video, I have compiled a list of things for novice vinyl collectors, and basically it's just a fangirl's guide to collecting vinyl. So I'm gonna let you know my tips and tricks. I'm gonna show you some of my faves from my collection, and I'm also gonna give you recommendations and show you my pretty awesome setup that's right behind me. And I say awesome very lightly because I've gotten everything on a budget. But with that being said, let's just hop into it. So to start off the guide today, I'm just going to quickly show you my setup. I use the Audio-Technica LP60X record player. It's basically an automatic belt driver record player, and I use these like Logitech speakers. Don't judge me, I was on a budget when I first bought everything and it works for me. I'm not even gonna lie, it works really well for me. Now the record player itself is pretty goddamn simple. There are 4 buttons on the front here. The first button here just changes the speed of the record, and I believe there's 33 and 45 on here. I have linked an article on the differences between 33 and 45 and when to use them and whatnot. And then on the right here, we've got the start button that's right here, stop button that's here, and then we have the up and down button, as you can see here if it wants to focus. And basically the up and down button just controls that style right there, whether or not you want to skip a song, go to a song previous, and all that jazz. In addition, there's the switch right here that can change from 12-inch to 7-inch vinyl. 12-inch are usually found for full albums, 7-inch are usually for smaller EPs and singles, so for example like the Lakes Taylor Swift vinyl. And yeah, that's basically the record player right here. It also comes with this slip mat that you get, and you do have to assemble this, but the instructions are pretty simple. In the description, I also put a video to somebody assembling it and giving a review if you want a bit of a less biased review from me. I highly suggest this record player. It's pretty simple to use. It also goes on sale often on Best Buy's website, so I'll have that linked in the description as well. And I'll have everything for my setup linked down there too. And honestly, it's a pretty easy record player to use. Obviously, you have the start and stop buttons right here. It does everything for you. And I don't know, I've had no complaints, and I've had this record player for like 5 years. So 10 out of 10, recommend. And honestly, it's so much better than those other suitcase players, if you know what I mean. Crosley. Sorry, there was something in my throat. Like I said earlier, below I have a video kind of reviewing the actual product itself and just giving you a bit of a better sense on how to use it and all that jazz. Next, we're gonna go into record care and maintenance and kind of buying your records on where to get them and all that jazz. In order for a record collection to stay as pristine as possible, you're obviously going to have to take care of your records. For example, you should be using inner and outer sleeves to protect your vinyl. You should be having a cleaning kit and cleaning the actual record itself between uses or after every or before every use. And you should always be having your records sit upright or like so, although these are on display, but you get the whole idea. My Amazon Echo just went off. I can't say her name, but she just went off. In addition, records should be stored in basically a climate controlled area, so room temperature should be fine as long as it's not near a vent. Obviously you're gonna have cold air and hot air running through that all throughout the year. Most of the time, if you're like me living in Canada, you get it. They should also be away from windows and moisture, all that jazz. I feel like if you store books properly, you will store your vinyl collection properly as well. My collection currently is sitting upright in a bookshelf, and honestly it's worked well for me for I don't know how many years. I just recently put it in a bookshelf. Before it was sitting in like a little like milk carton type thing that you see in record stores. That works as well. Honestly, as long as they're sitting upright, you're all good to go. In terms of the upkeep for records, there's this brand called Invest Your Vinyl on Amazon. At least I have gotten them from Amazon before. I don't have enough currently right now to cover all my records. Basically, Invest Your Vinyl has inner and outer sleeves, and the inner sleeves are just try to get rice paper, non-static inner sleeves so they don't scratch the vinyl. Definitely check it out. I also have those linked down below. And in terms of cleaning your records, I used to use the Big Fudge 4-in-1 cleaning kit, I believe. I also got that off of Amazon, but I ran out of the cleaning solution and lost the brushes, but we're not going to talk about that. I'll also have that linked in the description below. Now, in terms of actually purchasing your records, obviously you can get them from anywhere, but please shop locally. There's places like Walmart, Target, Indigo, which is like a book place here in Canada, Urban Outfitters, all those places. I get that they have records, but shopping locally is just so much better. You get the experience of actually like sifting through the records, being able to be in there for literally hours and get lost. You can find new music through that as well. And you didn't hear this from me, but most record stores, independent record stores, have exclusive offers on pressings, and they also sometimes get signed items. Now, in addition, there is also this thing called Record Store Day. It happens twice a year. Record Store Day is a day where artists and record labels release a very limited exclusive amount of records for independent record stores to sell. So I've only just been there. I've only just done it once last year, and it was honestly a great time. That's usually when I try to pick up my like most sought out records because they're also very limited. So if you're looking to get into vinyl, that's happening on April 20th this year, and I have linked below the Record Store Day list, official list, which is to die for, by the way. And I also have the US, Canadian, and UK store sites down below as well. Now, I didn't know where to put this, but in terms of keeping track of your collection, there's this awesome site called Discogs. You can actually see like a digital, I guess, journal of everything in your collection. And then obviously you can resell on there if you want, or if you ever want to resell to a record store and do it the way that I do it sometimes, you can get your prices based off of that instead of just looking on like Facebook Marketplace and all that jazz. So you should definitely sign up for Discogs and follow me on there. I say that not knowing if there's a follow feature, but if there is, do it, I guess. Now that you have some of that knowledge, we're gonna get into my favorite entries in my collection. We're gonna start off with my Charlotte Cardin vinyl. She's signed, look at that. She is signed. I got her at the 99 Nights Tour show in Toronto, and I don't know, it's a lovely little keepsake from the concert. It's signed by her, and it's just standard black, so I'm not gonna show you. But there's like a little lyric book, and it's like, it's a book. Like it's, okay, well it's not that thick, but it's thick. And it's just like, the thought put into this is just so amazing. I have every single one of my Midnights vinyls. I'm not gonna talk much about these because most of you guys are Swifties that have subscribed to me on this channel, so you get it. But I did get, I believe this is the mahogany one. I can't keep track. If I'm wrong, it could be Blood Moon, but I'm pretty sure this one's the mahogany one. And I got it signed. I didn't just get it signed, like I purposely purchased the signed version, but I did get a signed vinyl for Midnights as well as a CD, but that's not what this video is about. So I know we just went over some Taylor Swift right now, but by far another one of my favorites is my Folklore Long Pond Studio Sessions edition from Record Store Day 2023. And I don't know, just because it was my first Record Store Day, I'm very proud of this purchase. I do have two. I have this open one that I use sometimes. I'm also not going to talk much about this because if you're a Swiftie, you get it, you know. But I have a sealed one, which I plan on selling sometime soon. And last but certainly not least, I'm gonna show these two together. I've got my Halsey Hopeless Fountain Kingdom blue splatter record, and then I also have the Urban Outfitters exclusive orange translucent vinyl from 5 Seconds of Summer. And obviously these were both of my two like first bought records. Like this is my first one that I bought ever at my first ever concert, and then this one I got shortly after this one because this one came out in like what, 2018, 2017, I can't remember. And with that being said, we've reached the end of the video. Let me know if you want to get into vinyl collecting and what you want your first album to be. In addition, if you collect vinyl, let me know what you think of these tips. Drop some more in the comments for the other newbies that are possibly here watching this video. And of course, if you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe for more videos like this. I do plan on making a Fangirls Guide, a series. So next I might do an entry for concerts. And then after that, conventions like Comic-Cons, fan expos. If you're into that, let me know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.